All right, here we are again, and we had the ship flying last time, so let's look at the code here. I'm going to generate the code, and we added the gyro code before, and we've tested this. I'm just going to show it again here. Here's all the code for the gyros to do the alignment. So now we're going to go here to the ship. Oh, I'm not actually in the ship. Now I'm in the ship. Programmable block, edit, browse script. Here's a Wico script demo, and that was generated by MDK, so it's now current. Copy to the editor. Here's the code. Say OK. And there's the code. I'm going to take off. So now it is aligning the ship. Keeping us aligned with gravity so that our best thrust downwards can do the job. All right. So two things here. We'll start with one big one. You notice there's also an instructions.readme. And when it compiles, deploys, all this is combined. And you saw in the code here, if you look at the programmable block, at the top, we have that created as a README instructions. So I'm going to change this. Here's the auto-align demo. Now that'll add that code to the top. So here we have the all big source, and it's getting kind of long. We have this gyro stuff in here, and we don't need to refer to it all the time. We can roll the code up by doing this. But what I want to do is put it into a different file so that it's not even in this file to have to scroll through. As we go on, we're going to add lots more stuff, and so having things in a separate file will make it easier. There is another way to do this, and that is to add Mixins. So I'm going to add a new file, utility class, and I'm going to call that gyro. Now it's creating a class for me with that name, but I don't actually need the class right now. We will use classes later to organize things. I'm going to go back to program. I'm going to take these gyro things here. I'm going to cut, Control X, go to gyro. I'm going to say paste. So now that code is in here. But notice it's under partial class program. That means these will all get combined, as does this partial class program. So those will all be combined. So now when I hit deploy, copy this, go back to the code here, paste it, and now that code is here, as is the other code. So it's combining all of those files into one. So it's let you organize the different parts of code you have, and then you can actually include those or not. Doing that is much easier with the Mixins. We'll talk about that a bit in the future. But this lets you organize your code to keep stuff separate. So here's the code, and it's aligning. All right.